each image that you're looking at is sliding through a waveform, and each image is therefore a wavelet, and the waveform is the proportions of a train carriage. And here we're coming to the end of the train carriage, and we went through into the next one, and we're winding on a new ball of wool to describe the Fourier characteristics of the second carriage, which is identical to the first carriage. It winds on through 14 dimensions. And it gets to the size of the ball that starts unraveling, turns around, unravels, and as it's unraveling, it's exposing more of the spectrum until it comes to the end and then starts winding on again. So each one of those is like a full train carriage describing the wave properties. One of the properties is the length of time it takes to go from one end of the wave to the other. I think it's about a minute. We could do an accurate test of it, but let's just say a minute for the sake of calculation of the wavelength. Now what we're talking about is a focused radiation at the 0 point behind the vortex of electron holes which are being radiated onto this CRT, and they emanate from a gun at the back. Now, if you take that vortex and extend the back area to a point of 0, you will come out about, 6 inches from the back of the screen. And there's a point there which takes this repetitive wave information and broadcasts it through the center of every atom in the universe. And only those atoms that are quantumly connected to this signal will react to the signal like a phone number, activating it. And if it doesn't, it just goes back to the 0 point. So the millihertz is a I think 18 millihertz is the frequency, and as far as extra low frequency transmission of information, this has to be some sort of world record. I've had it up to 6 minutes long. The actual wave information. We're talking in single millihertz there. What's that, about 6 minutes I've been talking away. Now I'm going to do a zoom out here now, and come off this screen here. Right? See, I was just extending the magnification. So we've come off that screen there, and now we're just on the flat screen. And if I right click, it goes back to displaying the main screen function, which has gone into a state of funk. And I'm going to give that a mid-click, see what it does. Why have we lost all of our background? It's completely black. There must have been a skeleton. Let me see. Normally there's a tiny little button up here. It's not there today. Might be that one. Let's try kicking that up to full screen and see if it clears that black screen at the back. Might have cleared the back screen at the back. No, it didn't. Oh, because it's already operating as a karma gun. Now what we're going to do here is to replace that switch with a new command line argument called log off. And that means that instead of a normal exit, it will do a log off exit. That way I can put it into a task. So what does this mean? This means that it must be 7 o'clock. No. This means that when I go away, this will automatically log off if I'm not using it. And it's not preset, so that during the day I come in and don't have to change anything. And it only does a reboot if things get wobbly. But let's say it's coded with log off. That's another surefire way of cleaning out the gunk without messing with the hardware settings. Okay, I'm going to sign off at